We're going to pull over that invisible one. She's going to get destroyed. Those things are going to reveal. As far as I understand, it's an ongoing effect. Yeah, there we go. Lady Sif discards Ella. Yes. Yes. This guy's out of here. Go. Destroyed. I can lead her next. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Ramp is in. Yo, hey everybody, we got Warrior Falls as the latest new location added to Marvel Snap. It is a featured location, which means we're going to see it for the next 48 hours and it's going to have a 40% increased show rate in your games. So it's good to take advantage with a few decks. And I'm going to show you some cards that you can tech in, a deck that you can maybe try out, and then a few other options to get by through the week. So Warrior Falls, after each turn, cards here fight, destroy the weakest ones. There's a lot to digest here. I talked about this in my data mines video about a few weeks back, and a lot of people accidentally played the game because apparently it was bugged and it was put into the game early. So people got to experience it and let me know how it actually works. So I have a few details for you. One, it only destroys the weakest minions. So if there's multiple weakest minions, it will destroy them all. But it's not going to be like one last person standing, one last card standing. It's just like the weakest one will die off. And if there's 7 other there, then the 7 others will live. 2, they don't actually all fight each other per se. I thought maybe it would be like 1 versus 1 versus 1 and they like match up based on where they are on the location. No, it's just one is it's basically, it could just read, they're not actually fighting. Each turn, the weakest minion dies. That essentially is the location. And 3, there can be a tie. If you have a 2-power minion, your opponent has a 2-power minion, and that's it. No other cards, nothing higher, nothing lower, just 1 each that has 2 power each, then they're going to tie. They won't destroy each other. So in terms of the cards, I think one of the best cards is Armor because it basically nullifies the location, and your opponents might invest in this location or be playing a destroy deck, and this just straight up denies it. So Armor is a great option in pool 1. In pool 2, I think the Infinaut is a good option because he's the most powerful card in the game. So you're guaranteed to destroy something. Now, the only downside is if your opponent has committed multiple cards to that location, you have to do the math because you're only going to destroy 1. So you got to make sure that destroying 1, and it's the weakest one, will net enough power for Infinaut to be strong enough and win that location. But lastly, I think the money pick here, and shout out to Ross from the Berryverse Discord who called this one out, Electro. So you play Electro, you get the +1 max energy that he gives. He gets destroyed from the location because you play a card, let's say like Colossus, who doesn't get destroyed. He just destroys Electro. And then you don't have the negative ongoing ability of you can only play 1 card per turn. So it's just more energy each turn afterwards. So I like that idea so much, I decided to build a ramp deck. It's a bit of a silly one, probably not the most competitive. You could take a lot of cards out, but there's 2 things that I wanted to do here. One, I wanted to have movement cards. I think that moving your opponent's cards over to the Warrior Falls would be a good idea. So like Polaris and Magneto, so that their weaker stuff all of a sudden goes over and gets destroyed and maybe opens up power at a different location. And then just a lot of the standard ramp with Psylocke and Electro and Wave. And then my later curve is filled with Leader, Magneto, Infinaut. So trying to get the Infinaut out early, Leader to copy any of my opponent's plays, so we'll actually tie in power if it comes to that. And then I have other things like Scorpion to make his stuff weaker so I can destroy it. Sunspot's just a good fill. Nova, because he's cheap and he can get destroyed. I don't need an actual activator in my deck to trigger Nova. I can just let the location do it. And then Colossus is actually a hidden gem because he can just hang out there, be the weakest guy, and never get destroyed. So he's a total bro this week. Now, one thing I want to say really quickly is that I think the best deck is going to be the ongoing Destroyer deck. That is essentially comprised of all ongoing cards with the Destroyer as your finisher, and they protect a lane with either Armor or Professor X. If you got Destroyer early, try that deck out. I think it's going to shine this week. All right, I want to go check out this location, so let's get to the games. All right, Warrior Falls time. I love new location time. I think it's like one of the most exciting things. Like there's new cards and there's new locations, and they're both very exciting. We have some ramp. Oh, this is the dream. This is the whole plan Oh, the raft is not what you want to see. I mean, I could Colossus there to try and get something going, but I doubt I'll ever get there. I just don't feel like I'll ever get there. I got to destroy Electro is what I got to do. If this is Warrior Falls, I want to hear a cool sound effect, see a cool animation. What do we got? Please, let's see if it's it. Was that an elephant? Do we have an elephant in the game now? After each turn, cards here fight. Destroy the weakest ones. We got a waterfall animation. It's animated. It looks a little bit dark though. I don't know if that's just me, but it looks dark to me. Oh my goodness gracious, is that not the money play? But this is so good too. I have priority. I can get that invisible woman out of here. But you know what? I'm actually curious. This is ongoing effect, right? So I can do that anytime. I can do that anytime. We can do it next turn. It's all right. We're going to get boom plus energy. And then they just fight and... Did it glitch? That was the slowest death. That poor guy. All right, Polaris just seems so nasty. And then I can Scorp over here. And then maybe even Doc Ock later. Or just pass my turn next turn. Let's see what happens. We're going to pull over that invisible one. She's going to get destroyed. Those things are going to reveal. As far as I understand, it's an ongoing effect. Yeah, there we go. Lady Sif discards Hela. Yes. Yes. This guy's out of here. Go. Destroyed. I can lead her next. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Ramp is in. What happened? It's so slow. All right, did we lead her to copy whatever he's gonna play, or did we just like how many cards he's got? He got 3 cards in hand. He plays 2 there, let's say. He probably definitely will. So then this has the potential to destroy his other card that's in hand, and then he's just top decking, hoping that he could win. And at that point, we can just lead her. Oh my god, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's over. I'm not even gonna... I am gonna snap. He's gonna leave though. He should be gone. We secret revealed, discarded Hela. Oh, that was good. That was really good. He's still going to play. He's not going to do anything, but we're going to pull everything over. It doesn't matter that you didn't. Come over here. We got the Infinaut to play with. That's a bit scary. The Morbius is the one that's going to die. Yeah, Morbius. Gone. So, do I lose? My God, I lose. That went south so fast. Man, everyone was giving me crap about Dr. Octopus in my bottom 5, but I've just never seen this guy work. And maybe that's not the place to do it. Who would have thought he would have passed and played Infinaut? I know he's the big daddy this week, but come on. Oh, 8 cubes, guys. I'm trying to rank to infinite over here. Jeez Louise. He can't even magic for me. I can't offset this in any way, shape, or form. I'm short 7 power here. 7. Can I get it so that... No, the weakest thing is Polaris. She's going to die. Oh, we'll do it for content. 1 card, Infinaut. How did he do that? How did he get 2 Infinauts? Did he copy my Infinaut? Is that what happened? My goodness. He just double did my strat. And actually, we should have probably known that he was doing Infinaut because Hela. What a wild ride. Again. We must try again. Let's see what happens here. Alright, I need to redeem myself, okay? There it is. I need ramp. I need Electro. I need Electro. That's what I need. Oh, and Atlantis is pretty good for us. Oh, no. Not this guy, man. Not this guy. Anything but that guy. Let's scorp on the far right. On the open space. On the open prairie. Oh boy. Bucky. Okay, I don't think Bucky's the solution. I just don't. Strange Academy? Oh god. That's not great. This can get us to 5. I don't know in what world that's ever good enough. Oh, that's pretty nasty. Even better is maybe over here moving it a couple times and he can't properly destroy it where he wants to. And then I could Psylocke next turn into something. Let's pull Bucky away from Warrior Falls. Deny the Carnage. Wolverine. Alright. Not the best. Not the best. That's a 2-power Wolverine as well. It actually won't get destroyed here. So do I want to ramp into Magneto at this point in time is really the big question here. I think it is worth it currently. I have to play it there because I don't want to mess up Atlantis too bad. Oops. So Carnage does come out in the mid. They're in a fight. Psylocke dies. Okay, that was a fascinating mission. I like that. Alright. Don't have anything to move. This is just a straight up... This is just a big play. That's all that it is right there. Maybe I can destroy something if he plays. Probably not. I'll probably end up at this point in time destroying my own Scorpion if it ends up on the left. He's going to Hobgoblin me. Brutal. Nobody to move. Scorp. Don't do it to me, Scorp. I destroy that guy. Funny that that would trigger first. I guess it's left to right, right? So that's okay. So destroy the Wolverine. The Wolverine's going to go where? Mid. That's fine because he was already winning mid. It's a play for... Oh. That's kind of fine as well. And then this seems just game winning. This seems like just GG, am I right? Because leader is the top deck we needed. I was going to have to like go crazy with Doc Ock at the end there, but luckily leader comes out and is probably the clutch draw that we needed. That's what I'm talking about right there. Boom. Redemption on the 8 cubes. Let's go. We're back to 0, baby. You know what that means. There's a tiebreaker coming up. Oh, Doc Ock can get upgraded. No thank you. No thank you, good sir. Game 3. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, bring it home. Bring it home to Warrior Falls. We gotta beat the champions. No, I don't want this guy. I never want this guy. I'm just not a believer. Turn 2. Squirrels. Nobody wants squirrels. They're gonna eat up and destroy. I can scorp them though. That's not bad. Oh boy. Are we gonna get it? Warrior Falls. Doc Ock, leader. The squirrels are gonna just fight each other. Nova wins the fight. We could start... We could throw out Psylocke and Nova to get these 3 destroyed. Clear up some space. And then Psylocke into Dr. Octopus at Warrior Falls. Is that just too crazy? Do I then instead not want to play Nova there just yet? I'll never be able to play him if I don't play him now. We just never play him then. We just never play him. He's gonna Carnage. That's pretty standard play. Yeah, they all just don't destroy each other. But now because I do this, he's only gonna get 3. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna pull Death. I'm gonna pull like Infinaut again, because that's like the trend of the night. Brings Infinaut into his own deck, only to allow his opponent to play it multiple times before turn 6. He plays 2 cards there. If we can play a destroy card, like Venom or something, Crossbones, and Deathlock. There we go, Doc Ock. Okay. That's what I needed in my life a little bit more. And then we fight, and we're going to destroy all my little things. But that's okay. We should destroy your stuff next. You're next. So long as I don't play a little thing, right? And I should be able to just pass this turn. And then play my own Infinaut and win the game in the most triumphant fashion possible. Right? Gamora. I didn't play anything. Now he's screwed. Right? Because he has to play something on the right because he's going to get destroyed. And then I'll win that location. He's losing the mid. And I'm going to play the Infinaut on the left with the squirrel. Is there a world where leader wins the game as well? I play leader down the middle. It copies all the things. Probably. Probably. There's an argument that that's a better play. Or he's gone. I didn't even get to play in the Infinaut, but you can imagine that would have happened and we would have won. We could have played leader, Magneto, or Infinaut because Magneto could have pulled Maximus away to I don't know, elsewhere. Leader would have copied anything he played and then we would have just won. And Infinaut was going to be the win. So there you go, guys. That's my silly little Warrior Falls video with a ramp deck. You know, you don't have to have these cards. I know there's a lot of pool 3 cards. You definitely don't need Dr. Octopus. He kind of came up clutch there, but you don't need Dr. Octopus. You really don't need a lot of these things, but ramp decks really come online when you get Electro and Psylocke, and that is in pool 3. So maybe hold off for a bit. But if you got it early, then this is a good option to try. I think probably what's going to come up on top is the Destroyer Ongoing deck that has been really popular. It just seems like a winner in this scenario because you're playing armor to protect the location if you don't want things destroyed. Or you can play the Destroyer and he's 16 power and he probably beats anything there. So anyways, thank you so much for watching and I will catch you guys next time.